So welcome everyone to our summer 2020 virtual global learning celebration. I hope you guys are all excited. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Taylor Sines. I'm the communications assistant here at the Office of Global Learning Initiatives. We are so excited for you guys, even though we can't celebrate like we normally would and in GC in a room and actually give you the medallions. We're still excited that we have the opportunity to do it here during Zoom and recognize all the many accomplishments and experiences that you have had that have led you to become global citizens. Before we move on to tonight's program, I do want to introduce some of my colleagues that are here and go over a few little housekeeping for tonight's celebration. First, I want to recognize our Executive Director, Dr. Hilary Landorf. I want to do a little wave, Dr. Landorf. We also have our Director, Dr. Stephanie Dosher, who's here. We have our program coordinator, Sherry Rhodes Beeson.
Hey, you guys.
We have also our global learning coordinator, Florencia Dominguez. She helps run many programs that you may have gone to, like TTR, our Peace Corps prep program. And most importantly, I want to thank her. She's running the behind the scenes of tonight's celebration, all the technical stuff. And then I want to also recognize, even though she can't be with us here tonight, our program manager, Yenny Simon. You probably all know her. She's probably sent you many emails before I started bothering you with emails. She is one of the most important parts of the Global Learning Medallion program. But she is with her new global learner, her son that was born a few months ago. So she sends her love. She's all excited for you. She'll be watching the recording afterwards, I'm sure. And then that's it for our colleagues, but I do want to go over a couple of housekeeping. We are going to keep you all muted, but there may be times that we ask questions or, we want you to pop up on the screen to celebrate you. So just feel free to unmute yourself and cheer each other on in the chat or the reactions. There's thumbs up and I think a clapping hand you can use. We also, for those of you that didn't see in the email, of course, couldn't give you the medallions already because of all the craziness that's happening right now. But as soon as it's safe, we will be mailing them to you. So keep an eye out in your emails. I'll be sending, confirming your addresses in the next week or so. And then before we go into tonight's agenda, I'm gonna have Florencia take a picture of all of us, as we have to have a group picture. So if any of you don't have cameras on, you feel comfortable, feel free. And we're gonna have to pose for a few seconds to make sure she gets everyone.
Please, you're not forced, but show your faces so we can take this picture.
It's so good to see all your faces.
Yes, we miss you.
Let us know when you're ready, Florencia.
One second. I just admitted one more person. Ready? Here we go. Cheese. Perfect. Great picture.
Yay, awesome. Thank you for posing for that long. Okay, so we're going to move on to tonight's agenda. We have 16 graduates today, so it should be fairly short or on the shorter side. We don't want to keep you more than an hour. We are going to start first with welcome remarks from Dr. Hilary Landorf, our Executive Director. Then we'll move on to our, of course, the most important reason that you're here, the presentation of our Global Learning Medallion and Peace Corps prep recipients. And then we're going to have a little bit of a tradition that we would normally do at the end that we want to hear from you guys. So first, I'll have Dr. Landorf take it away.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for coming, for being here, and welcome to the Global Learning graduation ceremony. For all of you who are being awarded a Global Learning Medallion or a Peace Corps Prep certificate, or both, in this most difficult and trying time, in which no one really knows what the world will look like in 2 weeks, let alone 2 months or 2 years, your achievement as a global learner has become all the more important. Ironically enough, and I'm sure you know this, the coronavirus pandemic is a prime example of global learning. It's a complex problem that transcends all borders. And solving this problem takes the collaboration of global citizens, like all of you, who understand that the world is interconnected, who have learned to listen to and respect viewpoints that are different from your own, and who have experienced working with people who hold different perspectives from yours to address the problem in the short term and to contribute to long-term solutions through collaboration, knowledge creation, and action. All of you have also proven to yourselves, to us, and to others that you have the invisible qualities that underlie global learning. Qualities such as curiosity, open-mindedness, adaptability, perseverance, resilience, and humility. And that in your own ways, you've already been using these qualities to affect positive change for and with others in the world. So here are some examples of what you've already accomplished. 9 of you have experienced extended cross-cultural learning by studying and traveling abroad in countries as varied as New Zealand, Cambodia, Israel, Japan, France, and Egypt. 4 of you have participated in alternative breaks, working with communities in Peru, Argentina, and Guyana. 3 have done globally focused research, examining topics such as the USDA's first expedition to the Caribbean islands, the nutritional effects of snack placement in vending machines, and the results of online tutoring on global engagement. And 13 of you have completed globally focused research and internships in agencies and departments ranging from the International Rescue Committee to AYUDA, the South Florida Media Network, and the FIU Global Tropical Conservation Institute. Whew. Along with your successes as graduating students in this very difficult time we're living, we can only imagine your disappointment in not finishing your last semester on campus with your classmates, friends, and professors, and not being able to walk across the stage at the FIU arena to receive your diploma. All of us in the Office of Global Learning validate your feelings of uncertainty as you have moved all your classes and activities online and are working from home. And we share your concerns for your parents, your aunts and uncles, your grandparents, friends, all those who are unable to visit, and the worry you have for them. I say this to acknowledge that nothing happening right now is normal, but still you each have the opportunity, individually and collectively, to make this time what you want and need it to be. And as earned global citizens, you all have the capability to do just that. From acting just for yourself to acting on behalf of others, this is really the essence of global citizenship. And in so many ways, you have shown that you are all global citizens. So I entreat you to use your distinction as you move forward in your personal relationships, your education, your careers, and your actions in the world. Congratulations again, and thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Dr. Landorf, for that moving speech. Now, the most important part of the night, the presentation of our graduates. Florencia, if you don't mind, perfect. So I'm going to speak about every single one of you. There's some that aren't here today that I'll also, of course, mention. And then after I mention each of you, I'm going to ask you a question. So what is your favorite place in the world? It could be a different country, or it could be your abuelita's house. It can be anywhere in the world that you wish you could be right now, since we won't be able to travel for the foreseeable future. So first we're gonna start with Angela Gonzalez. So Angela started, she completed an internship with Style Saves. This was her capstone project. She's also, while being at FIU, participated on a leadership trip to Israel representing US Hispanic leaders. And she also was one of the students that have participated in alternative breaks. And she was not only a participant in alternative breaks, but a site leader. And she helped recruit and take her group on a service trip to Cusco, Peru. Angela, I think you're here, right? I thought I saw her pop up.
Can I unmute myself?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Hi.
So good to
Nice
see
to
you.
meet you.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting to go first.
I was worried because I just saw you pop in right at the last second.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Good. Good. I'm glad we're all here. And first of all, thank you. Thank you for recognizing me. Thank you for your patience with me. Thank you for this opportunity to become a Global Learning Medallion student. It's awesome. The entire 4 years have been a wild ride, crazy, but they've been memorable. I've learned a lot. So to answer your question, my favorite place in the whole world. I've had the opportunity to travel, and I'm very happy that I do, but I think I would have to say my home, because that would be my favorite place, because I think my home entails my family, my home entails how I grew up, and without my support squad, without my team, I probably wouldn't have done all the things that I did, you know? So that, I guess, would be my favorite place, because without that, I wouldn't have learned so much. So that's thank you so much.
Of course, and I agree. It's important to have a support system, and there's nothing like being at home. Next up, we have Tasha CS. I think she's here. She recently completed an internship with the South Florida Media Network. She's currently covering the COVID-19 pandemic. I highly recommend looking up her, she's done some great videos recently that her supervisor shared with me. She also regularly was one of our top attendees when we did our Tuesday Times roundtables at the BBC campus. And she's also very active in several racial and social justice movements. Are you here, Tasha?
Yes, I am.
Yay!
Hi.
So what is your favorite place in the world?
I don't have a favorite place in the world, but there is a place that I would like to visit. Actually, there are several places that I would like to visit, but one of them would be Brazil, because it's Christ the Redeemer is there. I would just love to just go visit and just absorb the atmosphere, you know, just take it all in. Jesus Christ is a really person who I look up to, who I admire, who I love. So just going there would just really give me that whole spiritual, you know, just take me away. You know, I just want to go there and just have a good time. And yeah, just soak it all in, soak it all in. Sorry if you hear cooking, my son is frying something. So, but yeah, that's one place I would like to visit.
Good. Thank you so much. Congrats.
Thank you.
The next student we have, she's not here, very busy with the end of the semester, but it's Diana Goss. She completed a fellowship with Catalyst Miami through the CLEAR program. She also, almost every single one of her activity points were from attending our Tuesday Times roundtables. And she also recently participated in our environmental focus group. So round of applause for her. And then I think next we have Raquel Chavarria. She completed a research project with the FIU Tropical Biology program, exploring David Fairchild's first expedition to the Bahamas and Caribbean islands. She sat on the executive board of the Women's and Gender Studies Association, and she regularly and highly recommended from her are all the events from the Global Indigenous Forum. Are you here, Raquel? I don't think she's here. Okay, we'll move on to the next student. Pierina Anton. She completed an internship with the International Rescue Committee. She also was one of our most recent Global Learning Student Fellows, focusing on her research project on the implementation of a virtual exchange program in Costa Rica, which is very appropriate for what's happening right now. And she also was highly involved in the award-winning Model UN here at FIU. So congrats. So what's your favorite place? I'm glad you have your loved ones with you.
Thank you all so much. And I just want to thank everyone here for, the Global Learning Program has been such an instrumental part of my experience at FIU. And I'm really thankful to have been able to experience all of the great opportunities for global learning. I think it's really kind of helped guide like what my future career is going to look like. And I owe that to the program and to the great experiences I've had. Home is my favorite place with these two. But if I had to choose like another country to go visit again, it would probably be Cambodia. I went abroad my first summer, like as an FIU student through an honors college program. And I just fell in love with the people that I met there. I still keep in touch with a lot of the friends that I made while I was abroad in Cambodia, and just the entire culture, the friendliness, the warmth of the local students that I was teaching. I mean, it was just an incredible experience, and I can't wait until the day I can go back to Siem Reap and explore the temples. So yeah.
Yeah, your e-portfolio really took me there. I mean, I felt like I had gone on the trip with you. So I don't blame you for wanting to go back there at all. Okay, next up, we have Tatiana Alvarez. While she was a student, she completed the ICCAE Intelligence Fellowship, which was her capstone project. She also recently interned with Paper Airplanes, where she tutored refugees, and participated in the International Buddy Program, which supports international students and their transition to FIU. I don't think she's here. Are you here, Tatiana? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's go to Karina Abadia. I know she's not here, but of course, I want to mention she did 3 study abroads in total. She studied abroad in Japan, and New Zealand, and England. She had amazing things to say about each of them when I met with her recently. She completed a research project also on the effects of snack placement in vending machines and how it affects your nutritional choices. And she completed an internship with the FIU Tropical Conservation Institute. So congrats to Karina. And next, we have Alejandra Marquez Janse. She was our 2019 Transformation Contest winner, or one of the 4. We went to Washington, D.C. on a fly-in, which was amazing. And then following the next semester, she actually interned as a communications intern with the Governmental Relations Office in FIU in D.C. She's also a contributing writer to the Caracas Chronicles and the South Florida Media Network. She's actually written some articles for our office too. Alejandra, are you here?
Yes, hello.
Hey. So, where is your favorite place in the world?
Venezuela.
Venezuela. I had a feeling.
Home. Home. Thank you all for doing this.
Of course. Thank you for being here, and congrats.
Thank you. It's been an amazing journey with the Global Learning Program and the Gold Medallion Program and the Transformation Contest. It has been truly transformational, as I keep saying. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you too you were a very great participant in our Hangouts too this summer. The next student we have to celebrate is Dana Hernandez. She completed her capstone project and she did a study abroad in the United Kingdom. She also regularly attended our GL Hangouts that happened this summer as we moved on to our remote lifestyle that we had and TTRs. And she co-founded with one of the other graduate that I'm going to mention in a couple of slides, the FIU Young at Hearts, which raised awareness for geriatric medicine. Dana, are you here?
Hello.
Yay, how are you? Congrats.
How are you?
So, where is your favorite place in the world?
Honestly, I don't really have a favorite place. I think that wherever my family is where I want to be. So as long as they're there, I'm happy.
Gosh, I love this group. It's so like that everyone wants to be with their family makes me so happy. It's like I said, it's so important to have a good support system. So congrats, Dana.
And thank you for responding to the email so quickly.
Oh no, of course. Thank you for your patience too. Next we have Fritz Magda Marshall. She is completing an internship right now with Ayuda through the Washington Center. She had to go virtual, of course, with this current situation. She is also a 2020 Transformation Contest winner with our office. She submitted a beautiful poem and was one of our most regular attendants to our Tuesday Times roundtable. I think I saw you pop in. Magda, are you here?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Okay, I'm on my iPad, so it may look like I'm looking the other way, but I'm looking at you. Oh, I just wanted, before you ask the question, I want to say thank you to Global Learning. You guys are the family away from home, because I've been at FIU for 3 years and my family lives 3 hours away. So being a part of this, it was a really big family, and everyone was always willing to help me or listen to me vent or be worried about something. So I love you guys so much.
We love you too, Magda. We'll miss you. So where's your favorite place in the world?
This might be cliche, but it's with my family. Since being home and, not being able to see each other all the time, and then when we finally had a chance, it's just been amazing.
Sorry, couldn't unmute myself. Thank you, Magda. Next, we have Jacqueline Alvarez. So Jacqueline studied abroad in the United Kingdom. This was her capstone project. As I mentioned, when speaking about Dana, she was one of the co-founders and the president for FIU Young at Hearts, which was raising awareness on geriatric medicine. And she participated in alternative breaks traveling to Argentina. Are you here, Jacqueline? Thought I saw her.
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, there you are. I saw her. Okay.
Hi, yes, I'm here.
How are you? Okay. So where is your favorite place in the world?
I'm good, thank you.
So where is your favorite place in the world?
So to answer your question, I would have to agree that my favorite place is home. But out of all the places I visited, there's a few places in Scotland that I would love to return to. But other than that, I would agree that home is my favorite place.
So I'm really like in my feelings right now with everybody. I don't know if anyone saw what Dr. Tasha said. We're all learning computer family even more right now. Okay, next up we have.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely, right? Next we have Jenna Rifai. She completed a language study capstone in Arabic, but she also speaks English, Spanish, and Japanese. She was part of our Global Learning Living community and regularly attended TTRs. Jenna, are you here?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Jenna. It's so good that you're here. So, favorite place in the world?
Okay, so I also don't have a favorite place, but hi, Pi. I have been studying Japanese recently. That's the last language I did at FIU. So I would definitely say Japan would be something of my interest. Like, it's so fascinating, the culture and the language. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. Congrats.
Thank
I'm so
you.
glad you could join. Next up, we have Nicole Regalado. She completed a foreign language area studies fellowship, which allowed her to travel to Brazil, and was the vice president of the Brazilian Cultural Club. I have a feeling I know where her favorite place in the world is. Maybe I'm wrong though. She participated also in alternative breaks and is certified as a Clio Institute climate speaker. Are you on here, Nicole?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, sorry, I'm kind of out and about and I'm wearing my mask, so I kind of chose to keep the camera off, but
good,
thank you
as long
so
as
much.
you're being safe.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here. And for this, have a medallion. It's super rewarding for my family and I. And Brazil, yes, we loved it. Well, me and my parents haven't gone yet. I keep on thinking about my parents since everyone's mentioning home, and I love home too as my favorite place. But with quarantine, I'm kind of excited to go somewhere else. Maybe Brazil or Colombia. Those would be my two top favorite places.
Congrats. I'm so glad. I'm so glad all of you guys were able to join. It's so nice seeing everybody. Okay, next we have Shania Thompson. She interned for the Immigrant Resource Center and also participated in the International Buddy Program, which, as I mentioned, supports international students transition to FIU. And she also has volunteered for Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Let's see, is she here? I don't think so, but round of applause for her. Next, we have Rosa Alera. She studied abroad in France and also served on the board of FIU's UN Women as the historian. And through that, actually presented at one of our Tuesday Times roundtables in the spring, right before everything went remote. And she's also participated in our GL Hangouts this summer. So it's great to still have her as we've transitioned to remote learning. Are you here, Rosa?
Hi, yes, I'm here. How are you? I first of all want to thank Global Learning so much. You guys helped me out with my not only learning so much about different cultures and expanding my career knowledge, but the amount of networking that you guys provide is also very, very helpful and has opened a lot of doors for me. My favorite place in the world definitely has to be Angers, France, where I studied. I grew a lot as a human being there. I learned more about myself and who I am as an individual. And it's, yeah, absolutely one of my most favorite places.
So happy to hear. Okay, last but not least, we have Abigail Woltering. She is not only a Global Learning Medallion recipient, but also one of our Peace Corps Prep certificate recipients. For those of you that don't know, as I mentioned, Florencia is the manager of our Peace Corps Prep program, and it's through a formal partnership with Peace Corps. And the idea is to create students that are prepared to go out into organizations like the Peace Corps and other NGOs. She has studied abroad in both England and Scotland. She held 2 e-board positions in one of our organizations, Globe Med, most recently as the president. And she completed her Peace Corps Prep program, planning with Globe Med, fundraising for a rural school in Guatemala in partnership with EDLAC. So congrats, Abigail.
Thank you, Taylor. Hi, Florencia.
It's so good to see you.
Thank you. Yeah, GLM has been a huge part of just the global learning experience in general, has been a huge part of my FIU experience. So I'm very excited to be here.
So favorite place in the world? Could be anywhere right now.
Yeah, it's very hard because I have so many. And then as people were listing them, I was like, oh yeah, that's a good one. And then I couldn't take it. But the first place that popped into my head when you first asked the question was Southern Louisiana, mostly because that's the first time I left home, that's where I went. And the first time I got to see kind of a different lifestyle and different cultures, and also the food. And most recently, one of my best friends in the entire world just moved there, so I really miss her. So that would probably be my choice.
You have a good reason to go back.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Well, congrats, everybody. I don't think I missed anybody. I told you it would be short when it came. We have 16 amazing graduates. So now it's time for our tradition. Usually at the end of each of our ceremonies, we have each of you go around and share, if you want Florencia, hop over to the next slide, one word or phrase that summarizes your global learning experience. So I'm gonna call down your name. Bear with me, let me pull the participant list up. Okay, let's start first. Abby, if you wanna go first.
Sure, so just one word or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the word I would pick would be community.
Alejandra?
I have to say transformative. I have to.
It's a good word. Angela?
Hi, sorry. I would say thrilling because of all the experiences that were new and thrilling. So yeah.
Good. Let's see, Dana? Did we lose her? Dana, are you still there? We'll come back. Magda?
Hi. I would have to say eye-opening.
Eye-opening. Let's see. Jacqueline.
Hi, I would have to say impactful because of all the things that I got to do. So
that's a good one. Jenna?
I would have to say a really great experience because it really shaped my perspective on a lot of global matters.
Nicole?
Yes, I would say inspiring to keep on learning more and getting more involved with different cultures and groups of people.
Karina?
I would say empowering, not only for myself to be able to step out of my comfort zone, but also being able to empower those around me in other countries.
Rosa?
I would say humbling.
Humbling, that's a good one. Let's see, maybe we got Dana again. Is she back?
Yeah, hi, sorry. I would say it's been very eye-opening to see perspectives from, different routes and different countries and stuff. The global learnings that I've attended were about issues in different countries, so it was very eye-opening to learn about that.
Perfect. Did I miss anybody? Tasha, did I get you? I missed Tasha.
The word I would use is enlightening. It opened my perspective. It helped me see and view the world and what's needed and how we're willing to just go. We're courageous and we're bold, to make those changes, to not ignore what's needed, and not to turn away, but we're humanitarians, we care. And so, yeah, that's the word I would choose. And I'm just so excited that we all, despite the work that we had to do, the classes, our schedules, we still committed the time to be a global learner, to be a global citizen. So I just want to say congratulations to everyone, to all of us, for all of us that are graduating at this time right now. We're so unknown, so uncertain. We still pushed through, persevered, and we were determined, to get our medals, to get our degree, and to just keep striving forward.
That was the best place to end it. So thank you for that. Congrats, everybody. I'm so glad we were able to do this. I want to thank you too for, taking the time to participate in these programs, for finishing your degrees. I'm sure this is not anything what you guys expected to be doing in your last semester. So congrats. I mean, really, it's hard enough working remote. I can't imagine going to school too. So congrats on that. Make sure to keep in touch with us. We want to know, we know you guys are going to do great things. So please keep us posted. Follow us on LinkedIn. Drop your LinkedIn's in the chat too. This is a network. So definitely do that and follow us on Instagram if you haven't. That would make me personally very happy. Go Global FIU. And then take pictures whenever we finally get you the medallions, hopefully soon. I want to see them on you guys. So thank you. Congrats. You guys are definitely ready to take on the craziness of our world right now. So yay.
Yay! Woohoo!
Stay safe, everyone. It was so nice celebrating with you.
Brava!
Thank you.
I will miss you guys. Mwah.